Hello and welcome to another Tech Articles. In today's article, it's a follow-on really from my previous video around SureForms. And I showed in a video earlier this week how you can use a few snippets or a snippet to create user accounts using SureForms. And somebody asked a question on that video about, okay, could the same be done, for example, to create posts, so a front end form? And I said I can't see why not. I mean, once you've got the data, the rest of it is PHP, and we know how to get the data because we've done it several times in several videos. And I thought to myself, well, maybe if there's demand for that, as it's not currently available as an option in SureForms, that I'd give it a go and do a video on it, and that's what I've done. So I'm going to start in SureForms, and I've got a very simple form here that's got event title, event date, event location, and event online. And this is just a yes/no drop down. And this is all I've done in SureForms. There's very little SureForms here. Most of this is ACF and custom PHP. This is our interface. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard and I'm going to go down to ACF. And what I've done in ACF is created a post type called events and a field group called events, and I've assigned that field group to that post type. And in this field group is event date, event location, and is online. Now, in my SureForm and in my ACF, I've used event date as a text field, and the reason I've done that is because you do not get a date picker in the repository version of SureForms, in the free version of SureForms, and I wanted to keep this working with the free versions. Now, there are ways that you could probably add a date picker in. I haven't actually looked at customizing and adding forms into SureForm yet. It is on my list of things to do, to learn how to add additional fields into SureForms. I'm sure it's expandable in that way. And I haven't done that yet. But so in this case, and in these examples, they will be text fields. And in my example here, is online is actually a Boolean true or false item, and that's why it's a yes or no in our drop down. But I wanted to use a different type of field to show you how that works. So this is all we've got in ACF. This is really easy to set up. This will take a few seconds to set up. 3 fields and a custom post type, which creates our events here. And this is all controlled by a snippet. This snippet here, which is 136 lines of code, nothing grand here. A lot of it is also comments as well. I put comments in here so that you understand what you can do. So in our case, we want to target a form, and I've replaced that with 28, which is the form that I've created. And in my case, I have event title, which is the post title. So in our case, it will be a custom post type of event. That will be our post title, and that links to. Let me pull up the form on another tab, and then I can flick between them, and actually I've got it on a page, so let me do it on the page. So this is the form. So event title is what this says here on SureForms. Event date is linked here. Event location here, and is online is our drop down yes or no. Now this will become the title of our post. These 3 are custom field metadata, as I showed you in ACF, and it takes these ACF fields in as the way it's been encoded. So I've done them for pretty much all of the fields that you're likely to use, so that they're available as an option. So I'm telling it that this is text, this is text, this is text, and this is a Boolean. And if we come down here, it creates our posts, maps our fields, etc., and it's designed to update our meta. And that's so all you really need to change in this PHP is what form you're targeting, which you can get from your forms in SureForm. So in my case, 28, and that's that. And then you just need to map your snippet data, so these here, to what you want in ACF. So these are what are in SureForms, and these are what are in ACF, and this is the ACF field type, and that is all it is. And it's a relatively simple set of data and a relatively simple script. So what I'm going to do now is behind here I have a incognito non-logged in version, so I'm just going to pull that up and I'm going to click in here and put a title of video, a date. I'm going to put a proper date in here of today's date, the 17th of December 2024. I'm going to put the location as Zoom, and I'm going to say that it is an online event, and I'm going to push submit. And I'm then going to refresh this page, and I'm going to also put, and I haven't changed the submission information or any of that, because that's all going to be customizable to how you use it. And this is about functionality, not making a pretty form. So I'm going to add a second event, which I'm going to call Zoom. I'm going to call it, so I'm going to put exactly the same date in, 17th of December 2024. I'm going to change the location of this to the park, and I'm going to say it's not an online event. And the reason I've done that is so that you can see that both of these events have been processed and that they've got different data. And I'm going to pull this one back over to here, and I'm going to make it full-sized, and I'm going to go to events. And you'll see we have two events now added to our events custom post. Now, obviously, if you were using bricks, it could be a query loop, and you could be querying this and its metadata. Same with generate press or other examples where you can query custom post types like that. So as I say, I'm not going into the details of what you can do with this, and I picked events because actually it was easy for me to do, but it could be anything. It could be swimming pools, it could be listings. The idea here is that it's a front end for submittable form via SureForm and back end for submittable, depends where you want to put it. And that's why you've used a incognito non-logged in browser to show you that it still makes the post. And I'm going to open both of these to view, and you can see that they're created actual events. And if we then go back over to our events and edit them, and I'm just going to close down some of these tabs so we don't get lost. If we open the video one first, you'll see we have our event, that it's the 17th December 2024, that it was a Zoom event and it is online. And equally, our Zoom event, today's date, the park, and it isn't online. And it is really that simple. And obviously I've just done this here, and I could add an additional field. So this just add an additional field here. So I'm going to go back to SureForms and forms. I'm going to edit my form, and I'm going to add just a new, for simplicity, I'm going to add just a new text field, and I'm going to call it, I don't know, paid. It doesn't matter, event paid. That's what I call it. Call it ticket price. So it's ticket price. That'll do. It kind of fits with what we're doing here. So ticket price is what we're looking for. I'm going to head over to ACF now, and I'm going to add a ticket price field. So go to our field group events. I'm going to add a field of ticket price. Field name ticket price. That fits. I'm going to save that change. I'm going to head over to our snippet. I'm just going to copy this. No, I'm not. I'll copy it from the down here so it's clean. Go to our snippet. I'm going to edit our snippet, and I'm just going to add in a new line here. I'm going to just copy this. I'm going to pop this in here. I'm going to pop this in here. I'm going to make this one say ticket price. I think it should work actually like that. Let's try it like that. I think it should work like that because it's designed to accept items. We've got commas, update snippet. So let's create a new event, and we'll call this one, I don't know, 9999 9999 9999 99999999, and we'll go yes this time around. Submit, and we'll head over to our form, and we'll edit our form. And as you see, we've added a ticket price now of 99999. And that's how simple it is to add and remove an item. Say I don't want that anymore, I can just remove that line, update our snippet, remove it from our form, and that's it. It's gone. And that is how you create a front end user form in SureForm to create custom post types. Obviously, in this case, we're making events. It doesn't matter what it is, because you change that in this snippet. So I've targeted events, but in the snippet where you add your fields in, you would change the post type here if you had, I don't know, birthday parties or cars or homes for sale or anything else. This is how you target your custom post type, and this is how you map your field data from SureForms to your ACF fields. And yeah, hopefully that's of some use to people. That shows you how to create a front end form using SureForm and a simple snippet and ACF. And I've done it with ACF. There is some differences and some nuances between, for example, ACF and ACPT and Meta, but actually there's not that many differences. This could be adapted to work for all of those field group type custom field type programs. Yeah, hopefully you like this video. If you want to see more videos on SureForms, automation, WordPress, please like and subscribe to the video. Yeah, thanks for watching.